This is a black and white piece that we see signifies this act of a pacifier sucking as a force of comfort, noticing how we have different ticks and things, bad habits that bother us, picking our skin, having the sensory presence that exists within the short as they caress the sheets, someone chewing on their hair, all of these little nitty-gritty things, and it's shot in these close-up, very extreme close-up, intimate moments that we get to share with these people and get to sort of connect with a sense of from a very vulnerable place, so to speak, uh, soothing this inner child of these breaking away from these habits and um, literally breaking the glass. There was a breaking of a bottle of milk that spills over the floor, and the pacifier lays there, and it shows uh, that we need to grow from these habits and overcome these things, so to speak, to be perceived as an adult.
It's just such an interesting take on words that I just realized, to pacify. And then, obviously this piece seems like it's about pacifiers, but you have a collection of visual images. And often we see pacifiers with adults, which is such an odd image when you think about it. But now that I think about what pacifying is, a pacifier is often given to a child to calm them down, right? To make them feel at ease. And pacifying is quelling the anger, the agitation or excitement. And we're giving a pacifier to a kid to quell their excitement or their anger or the irritation at the time. And I never really connected the two until this very moment. So, in a way, are we pacifying people by giving them pacifiers? Is that the overall message here? Let's quell the excitement. Let's shut everybody up. I don't know.
Is very powerful in one way. It teaches that from infancy, we teach kids to rely on objects and different things to soothe and comfort themselves. So the film goes from a pacifier to her chewing her hair to pinching herself. A bunch of things that show that is this real? If it's doing this, vices to comfort, and that's kind of what we do with pacifiers when kids scream is just throw them in their mouth and comfort. And so and a lot of people do them till kids are far beyond needing them. That's what we're teaching them is to soothe with them, to shut them up. And so now you get people like they showed in the film is chewing their hair, pinching skin, doing other things that might not be helpful. Because you really showed at the beginning where it wasn't just a light; it looked like a dental lamp. It, which really shows that this film being in black and white shows it even better. The close-ups of the shots were very carefully done, where it shows water going, the close-ups, you never actually see the girl's full face, you just see her mouth or her hands or her arm, close-ups of sink, bubbles, things like that. You don't really show things where you're going day-to-day life, and then where there's music except for when she's sucking on the pacifier, in which case it's a sucking sound, made it a great cinematography and sound mixing.
This is an interesting approach to our self-soothing techniques. I like their special effects and use of black and white film and finish off with full color. The background sounds are also a great complement of what humans do to pass time. And moreover, when we feel nervous or anxious, what our bodies tend to do is going back to the source of how we pacify ourselves.
Seriously and comically, like the use of pacifiers is actually very funny, and the way that it kind of merges like black and white and colour helps bring out that kind of sense of juxtaposition at the heart of it, but also seriously construct a discomforting film about the idea of comfort, which is just genius. And I thought the way that does this thing that like plays around with the senses, where it uses like hands and mouths, touch and taste, and it's doing something very interesting with the body and our means of interacting with the world as well, which has kind of left a lot of food for thought.